What is going on, my gigas? This is Dr. Sleestack, and what we're playing is Arc PvP on the center. I'm super excited. I'm so glad it's out now. Finally, I've been waiting forever to play this map for Xbox, but now it's here. So now I'm currently playing on a boosted PvP server, and this is our day 3. The other 2 videos that I got are just some tames previous to this, and then all the videos after this one are going to be, you know, some raids, hopefully, some high level tames, because the dino level now goes up to 150. There's a whole bunch of new stuff going on with Ark. They have like the new boss arenas, so once we get enough tames going, we definitely want to do that, but that's not why we're here right now. I'm showing you my base, and then we're going to show you the center. So currently on the top of the roof of this base, we got 5 turrets, bunch of plant species, and then I'm setting up little towers all around the base. And right now we currently have 4. I got the stuff on me. Why don't we just like craft it up right now? Or set it up so we can have 5 towers. And what I was saying earlier is, yeah, this is our day 3. That's how much resources we get on this server. It's really, really nice. There's a decent crowd of people, but I think it's going to make for a better PvP. That way, like, if we get raided, not so much of a big deal. If we raid someone else, it's not so much of a big deal. I mean, people still get salty about it, but plus, if we can craft up more things, that means more explosions, more grenades, more explosives, like all kinds of fun stuff. All the different bases will be able to build all kinds of things. That way, it's kind of a challenge. You're not just raiding wood houses. You're not just raiding thatch houses. And there's only one rule with this server. You're not supposed to be killing passive tames, so dinos that are in a blue pen, you're not supposed to be killing if they're on passive. You can like break through blue walls and stuff like that to get at someone's base or whatever, but I think killing passive tames is kind of dishonorable anyways, because, I mean, it's no challenge, and we're definitely going to tame up dinos and put them on aggressive. That way it is a challenge for people. That way they're not dealing with just turrets, they're going to be dealing with all sorts of things. Also, another major plus about playing in the server is I noticed in the Ark crafting menu, there's a lot of different things that people don't get to build necessarily in PvP, or don't necessarily build at all just because it takes so much resources to build. Like the underwater mines, people don't really make battle rafts, and there's a lot of like open water areas and different things like that on the center, so I think that would be good for that sort of thing. And just like traps and different stuff like that. So come to this channel, you're going to see some awesome stuff. Also, you might learn a little bit, like this base here. It's multi-layered, and on a couple of the doors, there's multiple layered doors, and we're also doing it with all the walls throughout the base, but it's basically like, we call it the Inception cube. It's like a cube within a cube within a cube. But we got our little forge area going on here. I'm trying to shut the door for a minute here, but the lag is just ridiculous. And this right here is our crafting area. We got our smithy and our mortars and all our storage areas. We got our little forge over here for gas, and this war cupboard just in case we get raided. All our stuff that we need to go right away. And up here, oh, one of my tribe mates is killing stuff out there. It's probably DZAC or tons, but up here we got our industrial grill. And we got our fridge, which got all our cooked meats, different eggs and stuff like that to get our kibble going. We're trying to work our way up to the industrial forge and the industrial cooker. So we're not exactly where we need to be yet, but it's progress, and we'll shoot later on by the end of this series we should have like a massive fortress going, because we've just been grinding out constant amount of hours on this game. I've been on this game for probably 4 or 5 hours today already, so a lot of time's being put into it so we can all enjoy a better PvP experience, like myself and you guys included. It's going to be awesome. We also got some like secret off-camera stuff as far as like base goes, and different locations where you have stockpiles and stuff like that. But now that I showed you the base and all of our defenses, I'm going to show you what we got going on for tames. Okay, and we're back, and I just lined up all of my tribe's flyers. And what we got over here, we got 2 Quetzals over here. One's a 46 and one's a level 53, and they're so new they haven't even been named yet. We gotta give a name to these guys. So yeah, like I said, we use the Quetzals for weight. Over here we got lined up our battle pteranodons. The Pteranodons are awesome. The levels are amazing. Like, this one's got over 1,000 melee damage, which is a lot better in comparison to the regular vanilla. This is the Pteranodon that we tamed online together from the previous video. It's got 15,000 health, 2,000 melee damage. I can't believe the stats on the center. Since they boost the levels on the dinos and boosted like the stats and stuff like that, everything's amazing. Everything's like super fast and kills super good. But the dinos, the wild dinos, are also high leveled too, so it's like it's back to having a challenge again. It's back to making Ark like difficult to be out in the wilderness and stuff like that, just roaming around. Kind of takes you back to like the earlier parts when you're on the island when you first started playing Ark, when you were like fearful of Manganera and fearful of like snakes were like our biggest problem. We were like so terrified of snakes because we had our base set up in the swamp. But now that we're on the center, like a level 150 compy comes by, that's no fucking joke. Like, you better be set up or you gotta run. But in here, this is where we keep all our resource dinos, and eventually this direwolf's gonna be like a protection dino. But the melee damage is up to 1,400 on this one, and it's got 20,000 health. We got our Fiamia for all the fertilizer. Not sure why we tamed this parasaur, probably because it was a high level. We got our frog for some cementing paste and going in water. All our turtles for like tanking. Doedicurus, obviously, for our stone needs. And over here we just got some more turtles. Turtles spawn naturally on our island, so we just keep taming them and keep taming them as we're doing stuff. And here's our super trike from earlier. One of the earlier episodes. We got a beaver now for wood. And we got a dire bear. And we tamed up the saber and the dire wolf for the so we can go into caves and get these dung beetles. So we needed the dung beetles for all the different fertilizers and stuff. But we have bigger plans, a lot more things coming up, a lot more things going on. But now that we're done here, taking a quick peek at the few resource dinos that we have. You've seen some of our battle birds. There's our Ankleo over here. I'm going to go head off and kind of explore the center, see if I can see any other bases, kind of look at some cool different types of terrain that the center has to offer. So we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. I'm out on my Cersei. We really like Game of Thrones. I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of our dinos that were named after our favorite Game of Thrones characters. Not that I'm in favor of the Lannisters. I just love like the name Cersei. I named my Pteranodons Tywin or Tyrion if they're males and stuff. We just really love Game of Thrones. So we're gonna fly off this way over to the snow biome. It's off a little to the right of our island, and then the Volcano island is a little to the left, but we're going to kind of circle around and take a look and kind of get a good view of everything. I got a few decent sized clips of the center, so we got some like really cool like rock formations and stuff like that. But we're going to head over to the snow biome. This is where we get like a lot of our metal and crystal. No, there's a little base up there. I see you. It's like the second or third base I've seen here on this server yet since I've been here. Oh, I thought I had a spyglass on me. I'll just go over and kind of check it out. What you got going on over there? So that's pretty cool. While we're flying around here looking for bases and stuff, I'd like to point out these videos that I'm recording right now are currently being recorded through my Xbox game DVR. When I do like the longer videos, my base raids and stuff, those are done through the Twitch broadcast, which I have to pull my video off the Twitch broadcast and then like convert that and then edit that. So it's a bit of a pain in the butt. It's not so much that I have to work extra hard just to make my videos or anything like that. It's just, it would be nice to be able to capture all my gameplay all at once with a capture card instead of using the Twitch broadcast, because the Twitch broadcast, it's based off my internet connection, and when you don't have really the best internet connection, you don't really get the best video quality. So I'm like, the videos aren't in HD versus like the game, like a game capture or game DVR or something like that. So I'm very sorry for that. As of now, all I have to use for full-on raids and stuff, and when I'm playing with my tribe mates, is Twitch record. But I am going to be trying to put out as many of these as possible. I'm going to do my tames this way. I'm going to at least try to, and build stuff this way. So all like the building and taming and different things like that will be in HD and good quality and stuff like that. Not like the Twitch recordings, but I love Ark so much, I'm just gonna keep doing the Twitch recordings. Because when we played on the island, we were like one of the biggest tribes on the island. We were Alpha Tribe. It was awesome because we all play a lot and we all really like the game and, you know, do a lot of research on it and know a lot of different things about the game. And we were like one of the bigger tribes. So I really kicked myself in the butt for not recording it before, even as low quality. Like, I thought it would have been good for everybody to see it because we went on a lot of raids. We did a lot of really big things. We tamed a bunch of gigas. Like, we all killed the broodmother and got our survivor hats. We did a bunch of high level tames and like all kinds of stuff. Like, we were racing galleys for a minute there, and just there was a lot of different fun things and a lot of really funny things that happened with us playing that just would have been great if it was captured. But new start, new map, high level tames, it's gonna be awesome here on the center. And just look at this map. I'm underneath the center part, the giant stone crust piece, and there's a sweet little cave that we just went through, and the waterfalls going off the side of the map. It's just intense. My stomach hurts kind of flying underneath this. It's a little almost overbearing. Like, it's so big and there's water underneath you, and like there's just like those cliffs that drop off into sheer nothingness. This map is just amazing. I can see why it won an award for sure, because whoever made this map definitely put a lot of time and a lot of effort into it. I'm gonna fly up here and see the top of the centerpiece. Wow, this is amazing. I just love the rock formations the most, like the pillars of rocks. And then there's like ones that are shaped into like ruins and different things like that. Like, somebody could build like a little base on top of one of these pillars. It'd be really hard to raid because you'd only be able to do it with like air dinos. Oh yeah, look at down there. It's like underneath the map. It's so amazing. So since it's a little ways, I'm gonna land here, get some stamina, and then we're gonna go check out the swamp. Okay, so I'm flying back from the middle crust piece from where we were at by that waterfall. I'm heading towards the swampy area. Haven't really checked out too much of the swampy area, so it's fairly new to me as well. Like to see what kind of dinos they got in there, and because like the center's a little weird. Like you see dinos in areas you wouldn't expect to see dinos and stuff. Like you find penguins in like greener areas, but they're like close to the cold region, so it's kind of fitting that they're even there still. It's really cool. This is awesome. I'd love to set up a base like right at the waterfall or something, but definitely not on PvP because it'd be way out in the open. Get raided for sure. Oh, I seen you up there. What knocked down that tree? Paraceratherium and a frog. And here's a Quetzal up here. This is like the third Quetzal I've seen on this server now. I didn't see the first two that my tribe mates got. They went and got it while I was offline, but I wish I had my spyglass because maybe I'd come back for this guy depending on what level he is, because right now we're just going for higher level tames as much as we can, because we're not entirely sure on how strong a lot of the tribes are on the center here, or like what all they have or anything like that. And right now we just got our few flyers, so like if we lost our flyers, you're pretty much donezo. And that's like the first thing you got to do and work towards in PvP is like getting your trank stuff and getting your flyers out as fast as you can, because you got to be able to protect yourself and get out of there as fast as you can. Oh yeah, killed that Titan boa. Also right now currently, because we are still new, we're maintaining like a low profile on the server. We don't really go out much. Like, for the sake of the video, I'm going out so we can explore the map a little bit and maybe kind of get a general location of where some bases might be for like future raids and stuff like that. But usually we just stick to like our little area and we bring resources in and, you know, go on from there, just because we don't want to like attract a bunch of attention right now. But basically this whole series is going to be like the road to Alpha. We're going to be trying to work our way to the Alpha tribe. We're going to definitely have a lot of action as far as like raids go and like the tames go, because we definitely want to tame like some high level Rexes, some high level Gigas, some high level Quetzals, all the good dinos of Ark that make this game like 10 times more better. Like a high level Quetzal, I can't even imagine what the health would be like on this server, and I'm very curious to see what it is, so I'm definitely going to work hard towards getting one of those. And also, if you guys like have any good PvP ideas, and leave me a message in the comment section. Maybe I'll do like a future video about it, or just maybe like I'm open-minded, so maybe there's like something about PvP that we don't know, because like when we were on the island, we did get raided, we've been wiped, we've gotten all our dinos killed, but we've also done the same amount of destruction, so I'm so excited to see what else is in store. I haven't seen any more bases around here yet, and just get some stamina. We'll have it over to the Volcano Island. What's over here in this rock? Oh, I think it's a Bronto. Yeah, it's a Bronto. I wonder how he like glitched himself there in the first place. It's ridiculous. But now we're heading over to the Volcano biome. It's got this really sweet lava rivers kind of running through it. It's basically like the Carno Island. There's always like a lot of high-level Rexes and high-level Spinos and stuff. But there's kind of something weird going on with the center on Xbox right now. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but like sometimes you'll see a lot of dinos spawn. Sometimes you won't. Oh, just what I'm talking about. Dinos not spawning. Hello, my Giga. Hey, buddy. And yet again, I'm spyglassless. We've seen a Quetzal and a frickin' Giga, and I didn't have my spyglass on me. This is ridiculous. One of the best parts of the Volcano Island is you can come to these trees and get charcoal. It's awesome, because when you're trying to craft up huge amounts of gunpowder and stuff for PvP, you just fly over on a bird and just harvest all the wood that you can get, because it's way better than the like old campfire method where you just set up a bunch of campfires and burn wood, because setting up campfires and burning wood, it creates all that light, and like at night it's not really effective because all that light kind of gives out your position and lets people know where you're at if like they're within render distance, because lights and campfires create a huge glow. Man, look at this lava spot, it's crazy. We're gonna kind of fly over to one of the obelisks here, over this way, and you can see more of the lava rivers. And down over on this lava island, there's like these pools of water, and they have like silica pearls in them and oil, so you can get a lot of silica pearls and oil right from the lava island. You don't have to go out into the water and harvest them. But there are some dangers in the water. There's like mega piranha, and this is the very top of the volcano we're gonna fly over to over here. Another lava river down there. The lava rivers flow all around the island. It's sweet, and it goes all the way out into the water, but like down at the bottom of where the river ends, like the water's still cool. It's pretty sweet. Or the lava like starts to cool, so like you can get kind of close to it, but you can't touch it. There's another base up here. Someone tried to build a wall right around that thing. Looks like he got raided already. Dang. Yeah, he didn't last long. I'm gonna check this drop. I haven't done too much of drop hunting on this, but I definitely want to do a lot more drop hunting, because we need way better blueprints as far as weapon goes, because all we got is primitive everything. We have no like, actually no, I could be wrong, we might have like some apprentice like type of armor or something like that, but that's about it. As far as weapons goes, we still have all our primitive stuff, so we're gonna do some exploring videos, also looking for some drops, like maybe some of the better drops inside caves, or maybe tame up some water dinos and go underneath the water and get some of the better drops and stuff, because with how boosted everything is, our levels are going up really, really fast. Like I'm a level 72, I believe, and pretty soon we're going to be maxed out on levels, but there's still a lot more we could do as far as like breeding, taming, and PvP. It's definitely going to be action-packed. Plus, I want to do a lot of things as far as making the base look a lot nicer, and I have some really, really nice defensive ideas coming up. We just don't have the resources for it. We need the Industrial Forge. Thanks for the lift, Cliff. But we don't have the Industrial Forge. We gotta, you know, get a lot more metal built up and get a lot more resources going, because we want also multiple locations just in case this does get raided. We want to be able to just like hit someone back quick, you know, have like a backup plan, a plan B. So as far as like future defenses goes, just wait for the videos on that. I have an awesome idea. I haven't seen anything like the idea that I have yet. I mean, I'm sure people have done things similar and stuff like that, so I'm not like crediting myself or anything like that, but it's definitely going to be really entertaining to watch. It's going to be really cool to look at. And then I'm thinking about like leaving the tribe for a minute just to see how well my defense holds up and stuff. But thank you guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Keep watching more videos on jellyfish bones. We love you. Bones it.